Sunday, April 12th. You've surfaced later than a hungover badger, haven't you, Aries? Those ambitious plans for a sunrise jog. Replaced by the pressing need to find the remote control. Your Doomscope object is a lone sock, its partner AWOL, much like your motivation. You were going to bake sourdough. Now you're aggressively online ordering a full English breakfast. This afternoon brings a bold plan to visit that new vintage shop everyone's raving about. Spoiler alert, you'll try on 17 outfits, buy absolutely nothing, and feel personally attacked by the changing room lighting. At least you managed to get out of the house, give yourself credit, eh? Evening descends, and the allure of a relaxing bath is strong. However, this will quickly devolve into you pruning like a raisin in lukewarm water while binging true crime documentaries. Pizza is still on the cards, obviously. Maybe two. Advice: embrace the chaos. It's cheaper than therapy. Sunday the 12th of April sees you blinking into existence around 11ish, already plotting brunch. Forget a sensible poached egg. Today demands that sourdough monstrosity with all the trimmings. Your coffee order. Let's just say you're on first-name terms with the barista and they're starting to look worried. The afternoon promises peak relaxation. Any movement beyond reaching for the television remote is strictly forbidden. A well-meaning friend might suggest a walk. Tell them you're considering a sponsored silence instead. Hours of binge-watching beckon, probably something you've already seen 3 times. Tonight, culinary ambitions are brave. You're contemplating a complicated recipe involving pastry and a blowtorch, aren't you? Just order a pizza. Seriously. Your doom scrolling on TikTok will be interrupted by the doorbell. It's your 17th pizza attempt of the decade. The stars have spoken. Again. Advice: put down the biscuit tin. The universe is judging your snack choices. Sunday the 12th of April, Gemini wakes craving brunch like it's the only thing standing between them and a full-blown meltdown. The evidence: yesterday's Chinese takeaway containers arranged like modern art. Venus is judging you like a toddler judging broccoli. You'll suggest brunch at that fancy place with the tiny portions and astronomical prices, purely because it's Instagrammable. Everyone agrees, mostly to see if you actually wear that sequined beret you bought online at 3 a.m. Your Doomscope vegetable today is a sprout in a smoothie, with the same level of enthusiasm as you have for folding laundry. Mars retrograde is apparently stuck on repeat, only recommending films where people whisper intensely about antiques. You'll definitely add 3 to your watch list. Gemini, your online shopping cart is basically a cry for help. This afternoon you'll manage a nap that feels shorter than a TikTok video. Tonight, settle in for a movie night, which will inevitably involve arguing over subtitles. Advice: resist the urge to write a bad review of your own cooking. Cancer will ping awake approximately 11 minutes after their alarm, immediately regretting agreeing to anything before midday. The cosmos suggests industrial quantities of caffeine are vital, enough to power a small northern town. Embrace the emotional support mug, it's doing overtime today. This afternoon, Venus is basically daring you to leave the house. You'll get as far as the biscuit tin before a sudden, overwhelming urge to binge-watch 8 episodes of a home renovation program grips you. Don't fight it. Mars is retrograding into your memory banks, unearthing that time someone ate your last crumpet in July. This evening, the celestial bodies grant you full permission to order an utterly obscene amount of pizza. Deliveroo is judging, but also slightly jealous. Today is, well, it's Sunday. Fake enthusiasm so hard you almost believe it. Advice: stop holding grudges, Cancer. Your soul is full of sunshine, rainbows, and about 6 series worth of box sets to catch up on. Sunday the 12th of April is unfolding like a badly wrapped present. You'll surface around midday, already composing a text to your friends blaming public transport, even though you live 10 minutes away. Mercury's gone rogue again, performing the Macarena through your REM cycles. Prepare for epic yawns and the sacred coffee ceremony, precisely 83 minutes of silence while you stare intensely at the creamer. Venus is giving you the side eye, because let's face it, you spend longer choosing a Netflix show than a life partner. That online shopping spree has arrived, perfectly synchronized for a solo fashion show in your bedroom. By tea time, you will be gracefully draped across the sofa, dramatically wondering if you are the only grown-up to own a weighted blanket. Tonight's plan to watch 1 episode of that true crime series? Bless. You'll be elbow-deep in a 2 a.m. Wikipedia dive about competitive ferret grooming. Your Doomscope animal today is a diva meerkat, prone to hissy fits if it is not included in all photos. Advice: if in doubt, order the chips and the side of onion rings. This Sunday, Virgos, you'll be waking up with a brunch Pinterest board so detailed, it's practically a dissertation. Of course, the fridge will be emptier than a politician's promises. The day begins. That pile of online returns, judging you harder than Simon Cowell at an X Factor audition. Venus is currently having a strop because you almost bought another scented candle you absolutely don't need. By lunchtime, you'll be strategically avoiding eye contact with anyone suggesting a walk. This afternoon involves a high-stakes game of add to basket versus empty basket. Then, at precisely 3:47 p.m., expect that WhatsApp group to erupt. Your brain will insist on meticulously analyzing the pros and cons before even opening it, concluding it's best to remain neutral. This evening, Mars reckons your Netflix algorithm requires an urgent intervention. You'll spend longer browsing than actually watching, weighing up the merits of true crime documentaries versus that series everyone's already seen. Tonight is perfect for peak relaxation, meaning faking enthusiasm for a board game to keep the peace. Fake it until everyone else believes it. Advice: resist the urge to organize your sock drawer by thread count. Some things are best left chaotic. Sunday starts, Libra, with the distinct possibility of waking up before midday. 11:58 a.m. is pushing it, mind. You'll ponder a Bucks fizz but remember there's only Lambrini in the fridge. Back to bed it is then. That's another 9 minutes of existential pondering before the day properly kicks off. This afternoon is all about attempting to leave the house. You'll spend 45 minutes trying on outfits only to decide that leggings and an oversized hoodie are a look. Your Doomoscope animal is a husky demanding walkies at 3 am, as indecisive as you are choosing between Netflix or Prime. 6 unread WhatsApp groups, all planning activities you secretly dread. Mute them all. Tonight. Streaming services are about to get a workout. You'll scroll endlessly, convinced there's something new to watch, only to settle on that Friends episode you've seen 72 times. Cooking? Absolutely not. Crumpets are a victory. Libra, your Deliveroo order history could fund a small island nation. Advice: stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's epilogue. It's Sunday, Scorpio, and Jupiter's giving you permission to treat your bed like a luxury hotel. Morning. A concept best left to the relentlessly cheerful. You'll hit snooze so many times, your alarm will start suggesting you download a white noise app. Brunch is scheduled for whenever you can be bothered, which is currently listed as never. This afternoon, Venus is serving up shade. If a toddler gives you the side eye, take it personally. You might attempt some light tidying, only to be distracted by a YouTube rabbit hole about competitive ferret grooming. A pal tries to engage. You respond with the enthusiasm of a cat being asked to go for a walk. Tonight, settle into the sofa like you're auditioning for a permanent role. The streaming services beckon. You briefly consider a dating app, then recall the last awkward coffee date and shudder. Comforted by leftover shepherd's pie and simmering indignation at Bake Off, you'll dedicate hours to dissecting reality television. Your phone will accuse you of digital neglect towards real life. Advice: that scathing text you drafted in 2021? Send it. Only kidding. Delete it. Sunday the 12th of April sees you surface from a dream where you're suddenly fluent in interpretive dance. The Doomoscope animal is a kitsune with 9 tails of excuses, as believable as your claim that the biscuit tin is almost empty. Venus is giving you the cold shoulder after you liked your ex's holiday snap from 2021. Around midday, brunch plans appear as if from nowhere, probably because you made them up out of thin air. Prepare to order the most ridiculous cocktail on the menu, even though it looks like it belongs in Legoland. By 3:17 p.m., you'll have informed at least 3 close friends you are just leaving now, despite still being in your pajamas. This evening, you'll order enough pizza for a family of 12, swearing you'll start that juice cleanse tomorrow. This noble intention lasts approximately 4 minutes into a Netflix marathon, followed by chocolate digestive consumption that reaches Olympic levels, and your phone shows you doom-scrolling TikTok till gone 3 a.m. The celestial bodies have witnessed your day. They judge nothing, but are taking notes. Advice: avoid spontaneous offers of DIY assistance. People remember. Capricorn, Sunday the 12th dawns with you performing the Where Am I? Dance at precisely 11:03. The subsequent panic brunch involves cremating 4 crumpets in the toaster and silently judging the price of avocados. Lovely. This afternoon, your attempt to unwind involves reorganizing your Tupperware drawer. Not just tidying full Marie Kondo meets NASA mission control levels of precision. You also spend 28 minutes debating which streaming service really understands you. Choices. This evening, settling down to watch The Crown is derailed by you creating a spreadsheet ranking historical dramas by accuracy. Then, 17 glorious minutes are lost arguing with yourself about whether crisps are an acceptable accompaniment to rosé. Plans for a civilized Sunday roast with family unravel faster than a cheap Christmas cracker. Advice: step away from the Tupperware. Life's too short to color coordinate leftovers. This Sunday, Aquarius, you'll surface from that stapler dream convinced they're judging your life choices. Your doomscope animal today is a hummingbird on Red Bull, mirroring your own jittery quest for the perfect breakfast. You'll eventually declare toast sufficient after staring blankly at the fridge for 20 minutes. Around lunchtime, Mercury throws a curveball. Pineapple on pizza will ignite a debate. It'll start innocently, then boom, you're knee-deep in flat Earth theories by 2:22 p.m., convinced pigeons are surveillance drones. The afternoon involves a vague plan for going out, executed only as far as the sofa. The evening, a movie marathon, interrupted every 5 minutes by TikTok wormholes and a sudden urge to learn the Macarena. There is a 92% chance of interpretive dance inspired by a dog video. Advice: leave a note apologizing to your flatmate in advance. Sunday the 12th. Right, Pisces, the cosmos reckons you were going to leap out of bed at dawn, full of beans. Instead, you resurfaced around lunchtime, sporting duvet hair and the vague scent of cheese. That cafetiere? You just used it as a modern art sculpture, didn't you? This afternoon, Venus is giving you the silent treatment because you forgot to buy Prosecco. It manifests as a powerful urge to buy that sequined jumpsuit, even though you've nowhere to wear it except to take the bins out. Your other half is texting asking if they need to send a search party. Don't worry, they're fine. Probably. Evening sees you vowing to bake a sourdough loaf from scratch. Obviously, you'll order a curry instead, large garlic naan. The dishes are having a lovely time marinating. They can wait until Tuesday. Jupiter is tutting as you binge-watch reruns of Gavin and Stacey until the small hours. Advice: just lean in. The takeaway menu is calling.